Hello and welcome to Flippin Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. And today we're flipping through Mad Magazine number 458, released October 2005. Cover price $3.99, which is indeed cheap. But before we do that, let us first get into this whole thing I do, where I wait, where am I? Where I say, hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Please make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. That's the best way to support this channel. If you want to support this channel in another way, consider patreon.com/flippinthrough. And what do you get if you support me on Patreon? You get some sick stuff. You get a sick set of stickers. You get this awesome Alfred E. Newman stencil. I make it myself, by the way. Or, I don't know, these buttons, this awesome set of buttons, Jack Davis, Wallywood, Will Elder, and Harvey Kurtzman's signatures, also made by me. I'm such a crafty bastard. Hey, these are the people I get to thank for supporting me now. That's Frank Snyder, Misimo, David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you guys so much for the support. I hope I can keep on earning it. Now we're here. This is the part that you actually care about. Me. No, Mad Magazine. So with this one, we actually, here I have to get, what do I need? I need like I have my notes, but what I'm going to do is, I forgot, this is the era of so many ads. So we have to get our little sheet ready so we can keep track of all of the ads that we come across in this issue of Mad Magazine. I forget what we got last time. It was a big number. Those viewers with a better memory than me probably remember. So right off the bat, boom, one ad for White Castle right there. White Castle makes a very distinct burger, and that is an offer for a free burger. I do not consider this an ad for Family Guy because that's what they're lampooning. It is somewhat strange to see the ads for, or to see cartoons made fun of in Mad Magazine. It was pretty rare. Cracked Magazine did it much more often, and I would say that is one area that they were stronger than Mad in, being able to lampoon cartoons like kids' movies, TV shows, stuff like that. Of course, The Simpsons have appeared on the cover of Mad Magazine, I think a few times, but in this issue, they salute Family Guy, the most original animated series. And this is a cover by Jack Syracuse. Jack Syracuse, I don't really know. Uh-oh, take out the tally sheet. Two ads we have here. Maybe I'll keep it right here so I don't have to keep sliding it back and forth. Naruto, how wonderful. Jack Syracuse, just out of curiosity, how many? Oh, wow. Whoa. Dude, he has a lot of stuff. He has a lot of covers, too. That's kind of cool. I always like it when I notice a new name and then they have like this huge list on Mad cover site. It's kind of, oh, here we go. Here's another ad. I am going to zoom in on this. Zoop. The Big Pledger. I need your guys' help with this. I tried to do some research, which I'm not very good at, but tell me about this. Back in Mad 455, we asked readers to pledge money and make career suggestions to keep William Reed out of the teaching profession. The response was overwhelming, but the winning choice was porta potty bathroom attendant. So Billy, roll up your sleeves and don't forget to light a match. We should point out that we received several noteworthy write-in votes as well, including Roadkill Remover, Michael Jackson's Butler, and Hospital Rectal Thermometer Cleaner, With so many wonderful options available, Willie Boy, the world is your oyster. This is a young William Reed inset in John Caldwell's rendering of what the future holds for him. I don't know who William Reed is. Is William Reed is it just oh, here you go. Is it just a photo of a child that they sent in and they were like, let's pick on him? I don't know who William Reed is. And I searched William Reed 2005 and I could not find anything. Anyway, here's another one that I this is something that I like, which was the Mad Celebrity Snaps. If you assaulted a celebrity or quasi celebrity with Mad Magazine, you could get a free 1-year subscription. And if you were on their list, they had like a bounty list of like the 20 most wanted. And if you got one of them, you got like, I think 5 years or something. It was awesome. Anyway, I thought that was cool. All right, let's move on. I wonder if this is still good. Oh, expires 9/30/2006. Dang it. But then you have to cut up your issue. What a bummer. Oh, another ad. Are you guys counting along at home? If I miss any, please leave a comment down below. Oh, I should do it. I should miss one on purpose. That'd be a good idea. Yeah. Oh, let's keep going. Yeah, I got distracted. Sorry. Oh, another ad. Holy smokes. How many pages in are we? And we're at 5 ads already. Whew. It's not great, guys. Not looking good. I do know some people like to see this, so we're going to zoom in. William Gaines founder, John Ficarra editor. In this area, editorial was John Cadu, Joe Ravioli, Jonathan Bresman. Those are the senior editors. Amy Vuzvazlis, Greg Leitman, Dave Croato. Those are associate editors. Nick Meglin, contributing editor. And Dick DiBartolo, creative consultant. I want to be a creative consultant for MAD. Art department, Sam Viviano, art director. Nadina Simone Simon, associate art director. Patricia Dwyer, assistant art director. Ryan Flanders, Brian Durnernick, Doug Thompson, production artist, and Lenny Brenner, graphics consultant. That's all. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to read all these other creeps who work for DC or Warner Brothers. Who gives a hoot? Fundolini pages. This is your like ADD break. If you, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss an ad. If you read Mad Magazine and it's like there was just too much of singular focus, Fundolini pages gives you a lot of stimulation. Speaking of stimulation, let's look over here. You know I love this. This 2 things that I like double stacked, like a Whopper. That's not double stacked. What is double stacked? Double cheeseburger. Anyway, celebrity cause of death betting odds. This month, Lindsay Lohan, our team of crack odds makers, gives you the latest Vegas line on how one of today's biggest stars will meet her demise. Obviously, the high point in this gag was when it was a full page and Herman Mejia would make these beautiful gravestones with these paintings, these caricatures of the person like carved into the stone, and then there would be like little chicken fat, in the soil where you could see all these funny things that were related to that celebrity. Cause of death, skull fracture from continually slapping own forehead every time her crazy dad makes it into the media. Hair dye poisoning from weekly color change, consumed by own plague-like uncontrollably spreading freckles. Fatal fall onto face due to top heaviness. Gunned down by paparazzi just so they can get photos of her all shot up and bloody. Oh, God. Metal polish poisoning from constantly shining the Oscar she wins for Herbie, fully loaded. God, I had a crush on Lindsay Lohan. She had that movie What was that? Mean Girls? That was a classic. If you don't like Mean Girls, I don't know, man. I don't know about your sense of humor because it was very funny. Here's a Godfrey report. Um, this will keep you up to date with all of the hot lingo. In scuffles, 5 minutes ago, brawls. Out, shoving matches. In hassocks, 5 minutes ago, ottomans. Out, footstools. Um, in proclamations, 5 minutes ago, decrees. Out, fiats. That's too bad. Too bad. Somebody let fiat know. Fix it again, Tony. And I know it's not the same thing. Please, in the comments below, tell me the two different definitions of the word fiat. There's probably three, I bet. Uh-oh, here we go. Another one, number 6. Add number 6. DICE. Okay, so DICE is apparently an acronym. How many acronyms contain an initialism? It's DICE, DNA Integrated Cybernetic Enterprises. That'd be a fun thing. Tell me in the comments. How many acronyms contain an initialism? Oh, look at John Pound. Take it to Pound Town, right? That has to be him. Let me see. Yeah, right there, John Pound. Let's look at this. Fundalini exclusive. We'll zoom in on it. Miss Thelma Tinkle, the woman who always tells you that your call cannot be completed as dialed. Oh, wait. Now that the secret identity of Watergate's deep throat has been revealed, other long-held secret identities exposed. Abner Squattington, the voice spewing obscene phrases on those little devices you get from novelty shop catalogs. TM Buttonneck, the person on the other end of the Verizon guy's phone who can hear him now. Dr. Sal Fung, the 1 out of 5 doctors who never recommends any medical product being advertised. Veranda Puddle, Fruit of the Loom underwear inspector number 14. Number 9. Number 9. Here we go. This is the rarity, right? A very rare thing. Selected scenes from Trading Spouses. Special animated edition, Marge Simpson and Lois Griffin. Artist Gary Hulgren, writer Charlie Cadeau. It's weird. It's weird seeing that. Oh, look at that. Another ad. Jeez Louise. It is weird, though, seeing a cartoon, a lampoon of a cartoon. But it's good. I like the art style. One thing that's funny is like it never looks quite right. You know, the only people who know how to draw the Simpsons are the Simpsons artists. I don't know what it is, but nothing ever, unless it's done by them, it never looks quite the same. Now, you might have thought I was rushing through this issue, and it kind of was because I want to do something I never do. I want to read through an entire article, and specifically an entire article of Planet Tad. All right. It's great. I haven't actually read through this one, so I hope this isn't a stinker, but this is one of the great modern, like, new entries into Mad Magazine. Monroe is among them. Planet Tad is among them. 13th of September, 3:08 p.m. Hello, everyone. My name is Tad. I'm 14 years old and a freshman at Lakeville Junior High School. Go Pirates! Our school mascot is the pirate. I think because of the Lakeville, although, come to think of it, you find pirates in the ocean, not on lakes. Our mascot's like some kind of lake pirate. The more I think about it, the more I realize that our mascot sucks. This is my. Is this a first appearance of Planet Tad? This is my new blog, which I'm starting today. I've decided to start a blog because I have a lot of important thoughts to share with the world, and also to try to get Natalie Portman to go out with me. I'm just kidding about the last part. Although, if you are Natalie Portman and you're reading this, like, if you Googled yourself or something, hi. 14th of September. 14th of September. I can't concentrate. My little sister Sophie is in her room practicing for her oboe recital tomorrow night. She's been playing the same 5-minute song over and over for the last hour. It's not even a good song. Although on second thought, I don't think there is such thing as a good oboe song. Oh, here, get that glare out. My friend Evan let me borrow his dad's copy of Photoshop. I've been playing around with it on my computer. This is what Sophie would look like if she had a head for a dinosaur. If she had the head of a dinosaur. Call her Sophie Rex. I think it's an improvement. Evan and I spent most of lunch today debating who would win in a wrestling match, Lara Croft or the woman with the lips from Resident Evil movies. I say Lara. He says Resident Evil lip lady. We didn't resolve it, but we did agree that it's a fight we'd really like to see. Couldn't help thinking about it in science class. You're such a horn dog, man. I saw a preview of King Kong on TV last night. I think if I were a giant ape trying to escape from people in airplanes trying to kill me, maybe I wouldn't climb to the top of the city's highest skyscraper. Duh. 19th of September. Mood? Pissed. Can't stand Doug Spivak. He tried tripping me today. He calls me Tard, which I guess is a play on my name. It would hurt my feelings that he's making fun of my intelligence, but Doug is the guy who read half of Watership Down for English class before he realized it was about rabbits. Tard. Planet Tard. Mood. Pissed. This is the 20th. Bad news. Mom found a printout of Sophie Rex. She and Dad say I'm not allowed to use Photoshop on pictures of Sophie anymore. But she didn't say anything about pictures of them. This is what my parents looked like when they were newly married and if they had chipmunk heads. Listen, guys, this is not the best showing of Planet Tad. I recognize that. I apologize, but I'm going to keep reading. In English today, Mr. Carlson had us spend the whole class diagramming sentences at the blackboard. Diagramming sentences is like a combination of the worst parts of doing math with the worst parts of doing English. It's a total waste of time because you can either speak English or you can't. And if you can't, there's no point in drawing lines all over your sentences. Doug Spivak thinks that gooder means the same thing as better, and no amount of diagramming sentences will fix that. Besides, it's a waste of time. I asked Dad at dinner whether there's any job where you have to diagram sentences, and he said, teaching junior high kids English. That was funny. 22nd of September. Today, Mr. Carlson had us diagram sentences again. I told him that I didn't want to have to keep doing this because the only job where you have to diagram sentences is junior high teacher, and I planned on doing something better than that. He didn't say anything. He just got very quiet and gave us all a pop quiz on diagramming sentences. I got a D. Doug Spivak blamed me for the pop quiz, and he told me to meet him behind the gym after school so he could kick my ass. I decided not to go. Dude, it redeemed itself, didn't it? Ooh, double stacked like the Godfrey Report and the cause of death. We got two different ads right here. Now I am going to do something a little because you're gonna see it in a little bit. I'm counting pages of ads, which I suppose would mean that I have to take this off because that's not a full page. I don't know. I think I'm being fair. Here we have sculptor Tony Cipriano, photographer Irving Schild, writer Darren Johnson, little green army men of today's army. Here you have the sexual harasser, getting a little pinch. The detainee interrogator. WMD search team member, discontinued. The Quran flusher, experimental chemical weapons victim. Veteran with insufficient benefits. And Geneva Convention ignoring Secretary of Defense. You know what the problem is with this? Is like the concept is funny, but the execution is not especially funny. Like, I don't know. I think the detainee interrogator is funny. But a lot of them aren't that funny. Desperate campus recruiter. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Corpse Bride. Here we are at number 10 for ads. 7 periods closer to death. They suck. We rule, and we're going to kick their asses all the way back across town. Yeah, kill them. Slaughter them. Pep rallies. How stupid. We live in this school district by pure arbitrary chance. Our rivals attended their school for the same reason. Why should we hate them or want to beat them? Even if we win this year, who cares? The whole thing starts all over again next year. You're missing the point. People need common purpose. Fighting a common enemy focuses their energies. Who cares who the enemy is? Career fair. So have you decided where you want to do after graduation? No. Hey, let's pick up some brochures. And then it's like the military thing. This is weird because this is like the time when I was leaving high school and joining the military. So it's kind of funny. Like I don't know. I'm amused by it. Here we have A Day in the Life of Adam Sandler. Now this is a classic. Well, first off, it's Drew Friedman doing some beautiful artwork. But additionally, this follows a common thing in Mad Magazine where they would do things like break down either sitcoms or late night TV shows, and they would have the timestamps, and it would just be funny things that happen within that hour or that half hour. And in this case, the day. This is, I don't know, Drew Friedman he's so cool, man, right? You know, damn it, passed up for some English a-hole in another Merchant Ivory film. I don't know what that means. I know what an English asshole is. A drop by local smelting foundry. Discuss possibilities of transforming Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award into an Oscar. At this point, had he done any of those like really good films, like Punch Drunk Love? When did that come out? 3:12 p.m. Get Rob Schneider started on his latest project, cleaning all the leaves and crap out of the gutters. Record new Adam Laughs at His Own Material audio tracks, your special features section of deluxe edition DVD re-releases with lots of mumbling and giggling. After the success of The Longest Yard, work on treatment for remake of other much-loved Burt Reynolds films. Deliverance, remember Ash Schneider if he can play the banjo. Nah, man. Ask him if he wants to play Ned Beatty's role. 9:43. Decide to go with retard. Hold on. 8:02 p.m. There was context we were missing with that hard R. Meet with writing partner to decide whether next script should feature lovable, goofy everyman or annoying retard. Decide to go with retard. Work on zany new speech impediment and other lowbrow shtick. You know what it's kind of funny because like how Matt is filled with lowbrow shtick. So it's pretty funny to see them criticizing or like making fun of a lowbrow shtick. This is actually prelude to another thing coming up. Sometimes color does not add to the artwork. I think that's true of this, A Mad Look At. Totally fun to read, regardless of it being black or white or color. Oh, here we go. Number 11. Add number 11. Number 12. Number 13. Number 14. 4-page or Age of Empires. This is the other example, right? So something, again, that was traditionally black and white, now being put into color. The color adds very little to it. And I would say, based on like Bill Ray's old artwork for this, it actually detracts because he did a really good job of using all of those like cool tools that artists used, like the craft tint and like the Zipatone stuff. He did such a good job of it that now he doesn't get to use it, right? It's all colored in and, it's unused. It's just brushwork. And I think that's a bump. Oh, two more. It's a bummer because that is an instance where it truly takes away from the artwork. Here we have Matt's exclusive backstage tour of The Family Guy. This is cool. I was surprised to see a whole nother thing. I thought it was going to go on to do like a whole, go through an episode of Family Guy and make fun of it. There's so much cool cartoon chicken fat thrown in here. You have like Scooby-Doo kicking the shit out of Brian. You have look at Bender for Futurama. You have Matt grading with the Homer button, Lisa holding the pistol. Oh, Max Corndelli right there. There's just so many fun things snuck in here and there. Um, I loved this, being able to look through this illustration, especially somebody who loves cartoons. It's just fun. And it continues onto this page too. Ooh, we got another one. Oh wait. Oh, I hold on. I did this wrong. There we go. Hopefully I'll remember not to count that. There's another ad. Boy, oh boy, it's 25 minutes. Jeez Louise. I can't, goddamn. I like wasted so much time. How is this possible? If there were no such things as video games, the term great gaming effects would begin and end with guys who are able to cut the cards with one hand. If there were no such thing as video games, instances of carpal tunnel syndrome in males 14 to 21 would be extremely rare, and the cause narrowed down to one of two. Very embarrassing diversion. Kids blind? But I love this. This is so freaking brilliant. What is it? If you do that to yourself, you'll go blind. All right? Everybody knows that. If there's no such thing as video games, the no-life slacker demographic would be all over Supermarket Crane video games. Dude, it's fun, man. Ah, shoot. Another one? All right. The fall TV preview. I wish I had time to read through all of this. What I really wish I had time to do is look at Herman Mejia's awesome illustrations. This is one, it's not painted like his other stuff. It's that you have those thick black lines, and it looks fantastic. It looks so good. And I don't know, this dude can really do it all. Oh, look, another ad. Jeez Louise. This is why it's taking so long. This is why I've used up all my time counting the ads. I want to get Herman Mejia on the show. That's what I want to do. Here we have a measly, 5-panel Spy versus Spy, and it's cool. I mean, it's a fun gag, but the number of ads, which we begin Go Fetch, a new monthly reader service section, also known as a series of ads. This actually, I talked about this on Potter ZB, the podcast with Kyle and I. I own this, and it's wonderful. Okay, so there's this page. Oh, here's the separate ad. Here's more Go Fetch. Here's another ad. Here's Boar of the Worlds, this Mort Drucker thing. Beautiful artwork hidden behind 5 pages of ads. It's insane. And finally, one more ad before a pristine fold-in. That's why you know that this was one that I got as a kid. Followed by that. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26 ads. This might take the cake. Anyway, guys, what worse way to read a magazine than with so many ads? Oh, it makes me sick. Anyway, hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. Please remember to hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Toodaloo.